She's a Colorado woman who went missing on Mother's Day of May of 2022. While riding her bike in the Maysville area, her disappearance sparked a large effort for search results, and her family and law enforcement have been speaking information about her whereabouts. Despite like all the searches and everything and the dog searches, still like they haven't been able to identify a suspect or person of interest. Her family is actually offering a $200,000 reward for her safe return. And her husband is also pleading for her safe return as well. So there had been a Colorado man who had previously been charged with murder in connection with this disappearance and attempted to recover property that was taken by law enforcement. But there was a hearing for Barry, which is her husband, again. There was this hearing to bring it back so that he could have his belongings back, right? It's been in custody for over 2 years now, and it was taken because they thought that it was some sort of evidence that connection with the disappearance. They said that there is no nexus between the goods and location and the circumstances of her disappearance, but the hearing that Barry went to get his items returned to him, it got denied. So for some reason, they believe that it could have some connection here in the future, and they don't want to tamper with it. Makes sense. This Barry's lawyer said that they conceded to the motion to have this injuries to Barry since they are being wrongfully detained and have no valid purpose. But under the law in the county where he is, they don't simply detain property while no charges are filed. And they also have rejected this as a no-body homicide because they thought that the body was necessary to press the charges against Barry. So there are some people that do believe that it is the husband that did it. With that, they are keeping these items in custody until further notice, but they haven't also charged Barry with anything. He is a person of interest, but he's not a suspect. And 9 days before the trial of April 2022, they claimed that they were on their way to see her, but they were stopped by like 6 feet of snow. Makes sense. And obviously, they weren't able to make that trial case. If we were able to make that case to avoid trial, then his defense attorney believes that Barry was then cleared, but because he wasn't able to get there because of the 6 feet of snow, his case is going to trial. So the bottom of the story basically is the motion of the district attorney on June 17th. They responded to his request, saying that they're going to utilize all the things as evidence going forward. So everything that they have, they're using it as evidence. And part of this motion submitted by the district attorney, the people have claimed all property compensated is to be used for future prosecution. So that's why it can't be released, is because it's going to be used for future prosecution. So here's just a little quick timeline of Susan. So Susan Murphow reported missing on May 10th, 2020. Susan Murphow was reported missing. May 11th, 2020, the search crews are called in the area she had lived. So May 15th, 2022, items belonging to Susan were found, and those items are being confiscated. May 17th, 2020, Barry, the husband of Susanne, shares a video with the public asking to help find her. May 19th, 2020, authorities search the home that she was living in. May 22nd, 2020, a separate residential property is searched where a confined foundation had been poured. So there had been a concrete foundation that had just been poured over this residence in May 22nd after the property had been searched. I mean, that sounds kind of suspicious that it was poured like right after May 17th, like right after it was searched. I also want to know, did this area need that concrete poured? Like, was it really cracky? Was it really bad? Or was this a way to try to cover something up that was bigger? May 5th, 2021. So Barry was arrested And April 18th, 2022, his murder charges have been dismissed at this point. So this is one of the pages. There's 11 of them. The court documentation, motion for return of the property. You can find all of this too on my website, crimetheoriespodcast.com. If you want to look at all this too, I'll just go by it really quick here. Okay, so here's the description of the items. I said I didn't know all of them before. So we have one 16 gigabyte thumb drive, a digital camera, Mallory Morphow's cell phone, Rampage native crossbow with a scope and 2 bullets, firearm paperwork, Browning game camera, the game camera, and a black strap, Matthews solo cambo with 6 arrows and a release, a 17 salvage model 93R17 compact Progresso laptop, a Dell Inspiration. I think that's not a laptop. I think that's a desktop. A white and pink Apple Watch with charger. Cuddle back digital trail camera. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different cams. Camo ammo bag with miscellaneous ammo. Lexar 1 gigabyte flash drive. Financial documents for the truck. WGI trail cam, another trail cam, camera strap, and with mount, there's like 3 of those, white AirPods, crossbow with multiple broadheads. How many bows does this guy have? Okay. Game camera, 5 arrows, black suitcase, HP laptop. Okay, so this is stuff too that they obviously have taken from the home too, not just when they found. Kindle, letters addressed to Barry from Susanne. More trail cams, letters and journals, iPod more documents. It just says documents, clothing documents, container with documents, notebook, camera, documents, receipts from the master bathroom's drawer, thank you cards, journal with butterflies, gratitude journal, family portrait, power cord, another gun, Winchester gun, Browning gun. Oh, damn. Okay, they did take bit. Okay. My God, this guy's got a lot of guns and a lot of bows. Tapes from gun safe, fake receipt from gun safe, game cameras, but with writing, more writings, tax documents, more broadheads. Okay. They're keeping all of it because they think that it could be future evidence, which, okay, I can see. I can also see his side, like, this is very frustrating to have all my stuff for 2 years. Expensive stuff for 2 years. I can see too, they're like, well, if we need one of these guns or one of these bows for the murder weapon, I'm kind of confused as to why, though, they would take all these trail cams and not just keep the like SD cards of them, unless there's stuff stored on them. But again, like, why not just take the information off the trail cams and give them back? I don't know. If anyone knows why, that'd be interesting. I'd be interested to kind of see that. I could see the letters. I could see like the Kindle, the laptop, all that. I could see like all of her documents. I can see all of her clothes. I could see like her gratitude journal, like all that. Yeah, cool. Keep all that. But like trail cams? Anyway, I'm kind of curious what you guys think on that. Tapes in the gun safe. That's kind of interesting. And that there was there was a gun safe here. So it says, if you guys want to read all of that, you can. But there's all the items. Yeah, it'd be kind of interesting to kind of see where this case goes. There's a lot of people that think that he did it. But again, she has not been found. She's not been found. Yeah, if you guys know any information on Suzette Murphow, yeah, feel free to let us know and let us know like what you guys think might have happened to her. Because, okay, all right. So,
as always, thank you for listening here, watching, whatever you're doing. You can always find us, crimetheoriespodcast@gmail.com. You can email us, and crimetheoriespodcast.com is where you can find us. I will link down in this description below for all of our website and our socials. And if you would like to help support us, we have a Patreon. as well. So I'll go ahead, I'll link everything in the show notes. And as always, just keep a fucking going.